Britain's Chancellor George Osborne delivered a more upbeat outlook for the UK economy in his half-yearly budget known as the Autumn Statement on Thursday, announcing stronger growth forecasts. He said the economy was on track to grow by 1.4% this year, more than double the 0.6%. He said the economy was on track to grow by 1.4% this year, more than double the 0.6% penciled in at the time of the March budget. But union leaders said the growth was only affecting the very rich and was not trickling down to ordinary families, who were told in this autumn statement that retirement age of 68 years old is being brought in earlier than thought in the mid-2030s. Karen Jennings, Assistant Secretary-General of the Unison Union, said there was also a black hole in the finances of local authorities, many of which are struggling to maintain statutory services. Osborne announced an extra £1 billion of cuts from government departments for each of the next 3 years.
Let's think about where the wealth of this country is going. It's going to the top 1% of people. They're all experiencing growth while everybody else is experiencing a downturn. If we shared the cake out fairly, we could afford these things. Fuel's going up, food is going up, energy costs, regardless of what's said, are becoming unaffordable. This is cold comfort for Britain. What we need to see is a government that is prepared to invest in our infrastructure and start to pay people a decent income, and they then in turn will be able to shop in local communities and help the economy that way.
The Taxpayers Alliance, which represents ordinary working taxpayers and small businesses, didn't think Osborne's economic plan went far enough to help boost local business.
In many areas they haven't gone nearly as far as we think they needed to. Business rates, business property taxes, there was a big increase last year, and just capping the increase to 2%, as he announced today, isn't good enough. Instead of endless tinkering changes, we think they get better value by showing investors, showing businesses there are serious changes taking place, and giving that confidence to people that they can invest and get a better deal, and that they'll be able to make their businesses work. And I think that'll encourage people to stay in business, grow new businesses and work, save and invest here in Britain.
Osborne did acknowledge to Parliament that the job is not yet done and that the effect of austerity measures had hit families hard, but he claimed the painful measures were having a positive effect.